Cheap Not Broke fam. What's happening, good people? We're back. Cheap Not Broke Live. I'm your host, Malcolm Hall. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you haven't, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that follow button on Instagram, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. And if you support, please go to www.cheapnotbroke.com. Grab some merch, grab a t-shirt. And I appreciate it. Oh, also, I got Patreon now. So if you go to Patreon/Cheap Not Broke, you can find me. Look me up. Come holla at me. Yes. So hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. Jump right into it. What the hell is quiet quitting? What is quiet quitting? What is this stuff about? I think it's crazy. It's ridiculous. I've been looking into this thing. I said quiet quitting. First off, you don't want to mention quit. Quit is a terrible thing. You don't want to quit anything. Don't you teach kids to grow up and not quit? All right? You want to finish what you start. You want to be out here quitting. You want to be out here rolling on through, finishing what you start. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But we're encouraging people to quiet quit. Now, the definition of quiet quitting is, let's see what it is: to cease from doing something, to stop, to give up and resign to one's job position, blah, 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 blah. What is quiet quitting? Basically, people sitting at the job, not doing no work. Now, I get it. People say, all right, I'm not going to get over work 9 to 5. I'm not going to be working till 7:30. You're damn right. I'm not working till 7:30 for free neither. I'm going to get my overtime. That's illegal. But these people just going to the job and quit. Just saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to quiet quit. I'm not going to go do no extra work. Listen here. If we on a team, you quiet quit on me, I'm going to management. You're not going to quit on me and have me working all these extra hours. You crazy? I got stuff to do too. So I don't really understand this whole quiet quitting thing, because this don't sound like this no teamwork. Quiet quitting my ass. How you going to quiet quit? You work in a team. You work in a group. So you just going to quiet quit. Everybody else working late. You just going to go home. We got a problem. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to work late all the time, because I don't believe in all that working late, doing all that hard work, not getting paid. I'm against that. I understand that. But to say you're going to just quit on the team, because 9 times out of 10, when you work in a team, right? You work in a group, you're quitting on everybody else. And that's the problem I have with it. You don't want to get over work. That's cool. But go talk to somebody about it. Or just quit the job altogether. Don't just quit. Don't just stop working. Don't just, you know what, it's 5 o'clock, you haul ass. You say you're going to the bathroom. We figure out you gone. Desk gone. You're not at the desk no more. What the hell is going on? People do stuff like that. Don't do this quiet quitting thing. Talk to somebody. Tell somebody. Let somebody know what's going on. Because you'll mess up the team. You'll have everybody, the performance is down. We can't do what we have to need to do. I work in accounting. We got to close the books in the month. You quiet quit on us, we got a problem. And not to mention, quiet quitting is a certain job type. Everybody can't quiet quit. If you work in customer service, you can't quiet quit. You got to clock in. What, you going to quiet quit and clock out at 7:30? You're going to get fired. You stealing off the clock. You can't quiet quit. Quiet quitting is for people who work at home, or they're pretty much working home. Because how are you going to quiet quit at work? I mean, if you come in physically and you got a team project going on, you need to stay late. I don't know how late it is. Late might be 15, 30 minutes. Well, I'm not doing that. You just haul ass and don't say anything to anybody. You might get fired. So that's what they were not discussing. Well, quiet quitting could also lead to poor performance, which also leads to termination. You can lose your job. Why would you do that? But let's see. Let's check out this article. So I saw this article about quiet quitting, and it said quiet quitting now makes up, what is it, half of America? I don't believe that. Not half. Like half of people aren't quiet quitting. People still got to pay their bills. I do not. That's a lie. So hustle culture is out. Oh, let me share it. Hustle culture is out. There we go. Can you see the screen? Bam. Hustle culture is out. Quiet quitters now make up half of America's workforce. This is crazy. At least half of U.S. workers now do bare minimum of what's required from them at their jobs, according to a new survey from Gallup. Industry watchers and workforce experts adopt the term quiet quitting to describe such workers, people who have chosen to reject hustle culture and have dominate conversations around the work. Blah, 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 blah. What is hustle culture? Hey, listen, hustle culture is necessary depending on where you at in life. Look, I get it. You're not supposed to hustle yourself to death, missing sleep, missing meals, just try to chase a dollar. That's ridiculous. But hustle culture, I was about hustle culture. I needed to find a place to stay and a job. Yeah, I was out all night. I would have worked 24 hours a day. I needed to find an apartment. I needed to make my security deposit and first month's rent. So I had no choice but to be on some hustle culture stuff. You hustle culture is you hustle culture when it's necessary. I don't know if it's a culture. You get in, you get out. You do it when you have to, but you don't make it a lifestyle. Hustle culture, I think that becomes when you make it a lifestyle. You do this every day. You're always out there working till midnight and getting up at 4, and you're not getting anywhere. You're not making any money. That's crazy. You're hustling in circles. Now, hustle culture, I would say it's a real thing out here in Los Angeles. Hustle culture is real. People out here trying to act, do TV, people got families, all kind of crazy stuff. So hustle culture is a real thing out here. People are always trying to do something and stretch themselves out. And a lot of people don't take vacation. I mean, you got to go home and see your family. At some point, go home and see your family. You crazy? People love you. They want to see you. But I'm hustling. I'm driving Uber. I'm out here working 2, 3 jobs. Go home and see your family. Go see your people that love you. Okay, they love you. They care about you. So what the heck is that? Dang phone. They love you. They care about you. You got to go home and see people. Don't get all immersed in that hustle culture. You should hustle. Yes, hustle. Get it done quickly as you can, efficiently. But that's about it. Nobody said to miss sleep and food. No, and fun. That's right. No, go have some fun. Get some sleep. Enjoy yourself, but still hustle. But I don't think that nobody should get in this hustle culture. And I guess hustle culture is creating quiet quitting. Now the question for me is, can you afford to quiet quit? That's what I really want to get to. Can you afford to quiet quit? Because quitting your job costs money. And everybody, as the pandemic showed, you don't have to quit. You can just get let go. If work performance is poor, a lot of times companies let their employees go first. That's just how it goes. So I mean, hey, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You can quiet quit, but can you afford to get fired? Can you afford to, be out of work for 2 or 3 months and not have a gig? No health insurance, benefits. A lot of people need those benefits. They got kids and health insurance or whatever the case may be. A lot of people need their health insurance. So, I mean, dang, the quiet quit. Is that cheap, not broke? No, it is not cheap, not broke. There's nothing cheap, not broke about quiet quitting. I would not encourage that. I would say, hey, you should go get your money somewhere else. Just leave the job. I would just leave. Like, there's better out there. There's always better. Okay, don't take that literally. That's true. There's always better out there for you. Yes, take it literally. There's always something better out there. It's going to be hard to find now. You're not going to find the better job just applying for the first job you get. It's going to be what you're looking for. Might be the 5th, might be the 6th. However, it's always easy to find a job when you have one. Take it from me. But, this whole quitting and trying to find a job, I don't know. It's cheap, not broke. But do you have the money to quit? That's the question. Can you afford to be out of work? Because like a lot of people are saying in these different videos and all these articles, if your work performance falls below what is deemed necessary, they can let you go. They'll let you out of there. You got to get your ass up out of here. Gotta go, get gone. That's what they're gonna do to you. And I don't want anybody to lose their job. Losing your job is tough. I've been fired. I know how it feels. And I've been fired on vacation. You have been fired on vacation? Let me tell you what happened to me. I got fired on vacation. So I'm going on vacation, right? I'm going on a Thursday night flight. Friday morning, I get to my destination. I figure I don't have no damn job. They send me an email. They're not going to call you. I got fired on vacation. They didn't even call me. So when you get there, damn, your plans change. You realize you don't have a job when you're going back on vacation. Oh, shit, I don't want to go out now. I'm about to sit here and hang out and chill. So, talking about this quiet quitting, get fired on your vacation. Let's talk about that. That should be illegal. You should be able to fire nobody on their vacation. Man, look, I didn't even want to go out to eat. I didn't want to go do nothing. We going 4-wheeling. Well, I'm going to walk. I don't want a 4-wheel no more. No, couldn't do it. When you get fired on your vacation, as soon as you get there, you want to take your ass back home. Hey, I need to get back to the job and find out why I got fired. Now, this was a temp job. So, yeah, they let you go. But I was doing good. I was there for like 6 months, and they just let me go on a Friday. I didn't get no phone call, no fruit basket, nothing. Ridiculous. Quiet quitting is for suckers. Why? Why is it quiet quitting? Because you're quitting on your team. You got people you work with. You're quitting on them. You're going to quiet quit. Let everybody else know. Hey, man, I'm not going to be doing this extra work no more. Somebody's going to do my part. Let everybody know. Or just quit. Just quit. You get unemployment, and sometimes you get severance. Right? And you get your vacation. I don't know your work situation. You need to figure it out before you leave. I would encourage you to leave unless you got some money. However, quiet quitting is crazy, ridiculous. Don't do it. That ain't cheap, not broke. I'm not encouraging no. And then you got the kids. What about the kids? The kids are going to quiet quit. You're going to have kids quiet quitting sports teams. You're going to have kids quiet quitting school. Now, what happens if quiet quitting gets into the school? Kids already getting F's now. Oh, I don't want to do any homework. I'm going to quiet quit. And you're going to loudly fail. You're gonna loudly fail. You can't quiet quit. I don't like the term. I don't like the term. We need to change the term. Quitting is a terrible term. It's not good. Leave or relieve yourself, whatever the case may be. Quitting is not the term you want to use because you're going to have the wrong people take it the wrong way, not read the definition like I just read, and they're just going to quit. And then they're going to be all jammed up. And you don't want to make quitting a habit. Quitting is a terrible thing. You don't want to, if you habit of quitting, you're never going to finish your thing. You'll be all jammed up and broke. You don't want to quit. Keep on going, keep on trucking, but you can't do it that quiet quit. I appreciate whoever's watching, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have you quiet quit? Do you know anybody quiet quitting? Drop a comment. Have you met anybody that quiet quitting? Have you ever been a part of it? Have you thought about quiet quitting? Is that something that is been on people's minds? Yeah, these jobs out here are tough and they push you a little bit. I would encourage you to start a LinkedIn profile, update your resume, and get on your way. You might be more valuable somewhere else, but you don't know unless you go. But don't quit without a job. You can put your resume out there. You can apply at work. There's all kind of, you can even on LinkedIn, you can even get on there and write the recruiter. You can write a message to who's doing the hiring. Damn, you couldn't even do that. You remember back in the day, you have to put your name in on the computer and then just send it off and hope you get a call. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, or you get a rejection email. But before you even send your resume in, you can actually email the recruiter, send them a message. Hey, I'm thinking about this. Ask some questions about the job and then apply. But there's a lot of other ways to get jobs out here. So, you don't have to sit there and quiet quit, because if you're quiet quitting, you're pretty much unhappy, and that's going to be bad for your health. You don't want to be sitting there making money. It's bad for your health. That's a terrible thing to do. You're going somewhere 40 hours a week. I've been in an unhealthy environment. I need the money, but I got to put up with this crap because, I got to make this money. But you're unhappy. You're there for 40 hours. You don't like anybody. You want to quit, but you can't. You can't find a job. Man, that stuff weighs on your health. It's bad for you. It's bad. And a lot of people are going through it. That's where the mental health stuff come in. People start eating a lot of foods, make themselves feel better, smoking, drinking, all kind of bad stuff, all kind of adverse effects when you're not happy at the job. I don't think quiet quitting is the solution because you're probably still unhappy. Just quit. But quit with a plan. Don't just get your ass out there and don't have no job. You're a crazy fool. Anyway, this has been Cheap Not Broke. Quiet quitting is not what we want to do. We're not going to do it because that's not smart. That's not financially responsible. Because if you quiet quit and then your manager leaves and you get a new manager and they start looking over the, oh man, this person's not working, they might let you go. You don't want that. You don't want that. And especially if you don't have a job that you can quiet quit. If you work in customer service, you better take your ass to work. Don't be showing up. You can't just leave and don't count down the register. Well, hey, why don't you count down the register, Steve? Well, you know what? I quiet quit. I leave at 4:30. Well, you know what? Don't come back tomorrow, Steve, since you didn't count down the register. That's what they're going to do to you. You don't want to do that. That's crazy nonsense. Nonsense. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thank my viewers for watching. I always appreciate everybody tuning in, rocking with Cheap Not Broke. Go to Instagram, check out a lot of good stuff over there. I got some sketches for you. I got comedy for you. I got where you can save money. All that good stuff on Instagram. I got a lot of travel videos on my Cheap Not Broke channel. Also, check out the Cheap Champ podcast. Got a lot of good guests. We talk about the cost of doing business because everybody likes to talk about how much they make, but nobody likes to talk how much they spend. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And until next time, I will see you all. Take care.